Skoda Superb, first generation, was produced from 2001 to 2008. It's 3U model, 1.9 TDI engine, same as Volkswagen Passat B5. It's 1.9 TDI, famous engine. So we are going to replace fuel filter on this car now. First, we are going to open the bonnet, and you need to remove the engine cover. I've already removed 3 10mm bolts. There is a nut here and 2 bolts here. So remove it, so you get access to your fuel filter. And this is a bad boy we are going to replace. First, what we are going to do is to remove this bolt. Not remove, but just loosen it. It's either 8mm splint bit. If you don't have splint bits, you can use T40. Fits there as well. So I don't know, maybe is it original bolt or not, but current car, it has 8mm splint bit. So you just loosen this bracket so we can move this can, fuel filter, out. You don't need to remove it. Losing it is enough, so you can see filter can come out now, so that will do. Now with the fuel filter loose, we can remove. We need to remove these hoses and then whole of this thing. So this is something that comes to the fuel filter. This is something that gets filtered and goes to your engine, and this is a return from the engine. It goes back to the fuel filter or goes back towards the tank, so it's the return. So we are going to remove these hoses. I'm going to show you how, and I would recommend this tool. It's a hose clamp pliers. You can turn it at different angles. Really handy to remove any hose clamps. You can try to squeeze it with pliers as well to move it, but this has a better grip and you can do it at any angle. I would recommend this tool. This is what it looks like. So we find a happy position for it, and as you can see, easily we slide the clamp back, keep it on for a while. Then we take our other clamp and slide it. Actually, you can slide it together with as it comes off with the hose. We will slide it together with the hose. Oh no, there we go. Both clamps are off. So we take it off. It shouldn't be much of escaping fuel, as you can see. Nothing from this side. A few drops, it's not a problem. Make sure there is no diesel comes on your coolant pipes. Manual says try not to. If you do, then wipe it. Right, this might leak a little bit, and we're gonna catch it like that. We're gonna lift this up. Yeah, like that. Next thing we are going to do is remove return pipe. You just simply take your normal pliers, and what you want to do is remove this Mickey Mouse looking spring. You just remove it, put it somewhere where you don't lose it, and then whole thing just comes out. And that's your return. There will be 2 rubber bits, which are your O-rings, so we're going to replace them. They come with the filter as well. So now you can take your old filter, and there it is. Ideally, when you fit new filter for easier engine start, because it needs to be filled with diesel, you fill up with the diesel. If you have any spare diesel, fill it up. Or alternatively, like most garages do, they can just fill up from the old filter because most of the dirt stays inside the filter or at the bottom, so there are quite a lot of clean diesel, so we're gonna pour it in. It will get filtered anyway, and but it will start much easier. So we are going to remove this plug and pour the diesel in here. Thank you. As you can see, this is a normal diesel. We're not gonna pour it all of it, just about this much, and then we're going to dispose the old one. So keep it nice and tidy. As you can see, arrows show where the fuel coming in, coming out, and this is a return. So what we do, we fit the new filter in here, same way as it was. Now we remove the seals, put the hoses back on, oops, that's not a problem. Clean it straight away, so make sure there's no diesel around your engine and your coolant pipe. Now let's put the clamps back on. There we go. That's one. This one is easy.
Bit greasy as well. So.
Oh. Nice and easy. And before we put return, what we need to do, there are two seals, two O-rings. We are going to replace these two O-rings because that's the proper way to do it. So we take our box. It normally comes with new O-rings. So we are going to open this bag. Take these O-rings, can lubricate them a little bit with the diesel so they come in easy. And then we're going to take these old rings off. They look a bit old. Oh, they are coming off. You see, that's probably whoever does the service for you. They don't change it because it's a hassle, you know. It's easy to replace the filter. You see, it's new and shiny, but as you can see,
obviously these garages, they've got loads of work. One is calling them from here, one is calling from there.
Yeah.
And they just want to, just quickly 15-20 minutes and just quickly go on to the next one.
Yeah, time is money for them.
That's one of the reasons I thought I should know the basics like brake pad.
Yeah.
Brake disc, caliper change, servicing.
You see the shape of it, it's just...
Oh.
And then we simply put the new ones on. That's one. And that's two. Now they sit nice and tight. So now we can put this at return as far as it goes, and then we are going to secure it with this, people call it Mickey Mouse because it looks like a Mickey Mouse, and then it just secures it from the top. That's it. Fuel filter is done. Clean any escaping any fuel that remains on the filter, because we want to check it after we run the engine for a bit. We want to check it for any leaks to make sure everything nice and secure. Tighten up this bolt, don't forget about it. Now we clean up everything, make sure you don't leave anything under the bonnet. Clean up any diesel so you can see if there is anything leaking. So now you'll start the engine, and because it's half empty, it will struggle for a little bit. What you can do so it doesn't struggle, you put the ignition on, but don't start it, just put the ignition on a few times to let the fuel pump engage and prime the fuel filter. So what are we going to do now? Few times put on and off ignition so the fuel pump engages few times. As you can hear, there is
something like water coming.
Yes. I think that should try to start it now. Put your cover back on, ready to go. Thank you for watching. More stuff about this car, some other cars, see my website, willsandmotors.com. Thank you.